Coming to you live from Steeman Heights here in Kumasi, Ghana. My name is NYDJ. Welcome to BTM Afrika. I'm sure you know my guest already because obviously you might have seen the name in the caption right here, and that's what directed you to be here. Or perhaps you've subscribed to the channel already, and so you know what we are uploading new onto this particular channel. Once again, thank you very much for joining us, and welcome to BTM Afrika. Like I said, my guest is AJ Nelson. AJ Nelson is a Ghanaian rap artist. I mean, he's been doing this for quite a while, a long time. And we're going to get into the conversation, what he's been up to, and all there is to know about AJ Nelson. But before we get into the conversation, just check this one out. We shall be right back.
Make the song bring y'all to the dance floor. Grab the hand of your man so you can dance small. EPANO. Say no more, GH for the no, I know go talk too much, the song already dope.
All right, so that was visuals from our brother AJ Nelson, and let me officially welcome you, my brother. I think that it's been how many years?
It's been almost 6, 7. Oh,
yeah, it's been long.
the last time we met, I think, was at Osu.
Osu.
We had gone for some program, and then we came
back to
sit at the airport and something. Yeah, we had something there.
That's been a long time. Yeah.
You, Mauli, and
David Marley.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the music now. I mean, AJ Nelson. Somebody will say, okay, so who is AJ Nelson? I know AJ Nelson.
Yes.
But perhaps for somebody who, for the first time, is hearing about AJ Nelson, how do you describe yourself?
2 words: positive and resilient. That's AJ Nelson.
Positive and resilient.
Yeah, that's what really described AJ Nelson. 2 words. So I'm about, and my works, I mean, speak for themselves. So it's really about positivity, and I'm a hip hop artist and a poet at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you describe the kind of music you do as hip hop.
Hip hop, hip life sometimes. And I'm fusing, what do you call it? Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Hey, Charlie, we are all falling in line.
We're going to get into that conversation later in this whole interview. But I mean, you've just mentioned, because now it looks like Afrobeats is the order of the day. I mean, the digital stores are almost putting every song from this part of the world as Afrobeats, from Billboard to the UK charts, everything from this side is considered as Afrobeats now. Yeah, but I mean, let's hold on to that one.
Right.
We will get back to that particular one. But the very first time I heard any song from AJ was, I think, was it Small Girl?
Same Girl.
Same Girl.
With
Same
Kwabena
Girl.
Mafia.
With Kwabena Mafia. That was years ago.
Yeah.
Tell me about Same Girl and how it came about.
Same Girl. I think it was the song was really inspired by my life around the time.
Okay.
You know, I was very outgoing. Tupac would say, I get around. I used to get around. So I kind of study the nightclub lives and stuff like that. And I study the ladies a lot.
Okay.
I mean, especially with you go somewhere, I mean, like 10 places, and you meet one particular girl. Like every time, I don't know whether she doesn't have time for herself to even rest a little.
She's a party girl.
Yeah, she's everywhere. Everywhere you go, you meet this girl. You travel outside Accra, come to, I mentioned Genesis, the nightclub.
Genesis nightclub.
Yeah, you come, she's there dancing and, having fun. So I decided to just write a story about those girls who like to party, go everywhere there's a party. Yeah, so that's just about, not really. People thought I was talking about, excuse my language, like a slut or something.
Okay.
But I think she actually embodies everything. She's a lot of women. I mean, who has different, like a legion.
Different characters.
Yeah, a legion. That's what I'll say.
So that was how come Same Girl came about.
Came to be.
Interesting. You released that song. It became a smash hit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was more like, would you say that was your breakthrough song?
To some certain extent. But it really put me out there. It made people start giving me ears and stuff like that. I think my breakthrough song would be Faith.
Faith.
With Jay Gatti.
Yeah, with Jay
And
Gatti.
Power to the People. Well, yeah, like these 2 songs really, I mean, they've done a lot for me.
So we will take it as though same girl gave you a certain pedestal,
Yes.
gave you a certain
Yes.
ear.
Yes.
Then Faith came in,
And
and
then it's cemented everything. Like really, people, okay, this is what it made people know the kind of artist I
Artist you
am
are,
and
yeah.
my ideology in terms of writing and stuff like that. So,
let's talk about Jay Gatti, as you mentioned.
yeah,
You were signed to his record label.
his brother's record label.
His brother's label.
Actually, they own the label together. So
Okay.
it's him and his brother.
Because it looked like you were working with him more, or maybe in the open, he was the one who was being seen more.
Before I got signed to GH Brothers, Jay had already released the Shining Gold album,
Yeah.
My Lady.
My Lady.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
oh,
and
oh, oh,
and I had a song out. I think same girl. I think same girl
Same
was also
Girl,
yes
yeah.
around the time. So the song we did together was Faith,
Faith.
on that label. So me and Joe, we've been like brothers since the first day we met at OM Studios, and we spoke, and I told him that I want to be part of that movement because it was very apparent movement. It was very positive. And they were positive guys, and they're still
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
So they didn't hesitate. They called me the next day. I went to their studio, and then we did Fate, and then I got signed to the label. So now we are still brothers, even though the label is no more
Okay.
operating as a musical. It's a company on its own, but
Yeah.
the musical aspect
music
of
is-
it has
yeah.
really been put into sleep. But we still vibe day in, day out, and he's working on his album.
Oh, that's an
Interesting,
exclusive
yeah.
you are sharing with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Jay didn't give us that one, but he gave it to us
He's
here.
almost done.
Oh,
Brother, don't kill me, man.
that's brother, don't kill me,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So you had that first one, you had the one with Jay, and he came out with another one that was more like asking people to open up and speak about
Yeah.
injustices and
Yeah.
all the things that are happening around them. Was it a political move?
I would say that I've been a political. I don't know how to. I've been trying to get a proper word to
You've
describe.
been an
it.
activist, sort of.
Yes, activist. That's the word. From the very beginning. Even if you listen to Same Girl, it was in there. The activism was in there. I was actually creating awareness, trying to bring your attention to something that's really happening and people are not really paying attention to. So when I talk about, people could relate to Same Girl. It's like, oh, this is what he's trying to say. And then Faith came. Faith, I did the same thing, talking about you not giving up, keep your head up, be positive. Because I always say that if you're doing something good, nobody should even tell you how you should feel. Inwardly, you feel some
good.
yes, some fulfillment. You know what you're doing is right. So just keep doing you, and you know, so the activism it's part of my life or my career. Has always been very active, very out there.
Let's move from then till now. You have a new single which you are running promotions on. That's Gagai.
Gagai.
And the very first, I was privileged to be one of the people you actually sent the
I
song
think first.
to. Oh, amazing.
But yeah, you know, I even sent it in an email.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when I heard the song, I was like, wow, this is beautiful. Even though it is hip hop as rap, the fusion of the local instrumentation and all that, and the rap on it with Ohene Savan and Kweku Afro.
Yeah.
What made you do that particular one, that Gagai song, and why the involvement of these guys?
Gagai was motivated by Ohene. He was in Ghana around the time. I mean, before COVID, before COVID became a pandemic, he was here, and then he wanted us to work on something. So I called P Wiz. We drove all the way from Ashoman, the old Ashoman, to the Ashoman estate. And then we went there. What was in my mind was to release another AJ Nails, typical AJ Nails, hip hop, and just be very bold and apparent about my words and stuff like that. But he was like, "No, bro, let's do something different. Let's bring it home. Let's do something people back here can relate. Let's play some Afrobeat." So I was like, "Okay." He's talking about hip life now. Yeah. So I was like, okay, it's been a while.
You did
It's been a
something
while.
like
So
that, yeah.
So P-Wizzo started playing the beat, and I had a friend too who had visited me from Belgium. He's a guitarist. It's
Okay.
called Raffaello Visconti. He's the one who played the guitar.
Strings in there.
It's played by a white man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we went to the studio with him, and then it was a full house. I mean, great musicians that doing their own thing. And P-Wizzo, man, big ups to him. He's a genius.
P-Wizzo, I don't know. P-Wizzo always told me,
He's a genius, man.
Yeah.
He's a genius. He's a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
He has a magic touch. And then the horns was played by Nijata of Soul Winners fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the bass, Ni Manche of Ohiabeya with Kwame
Boas
yeah.
band, yeah.
So it's just musicians. I brought musicians on board. And
That was a lot
Kwaku
of investment.
Yeah, and Kwaku Afro, he did this. I mean, his chorus was so perfect.
Wow.
He actually gave the title to the song.
The song.
Yeah, because we wrote according to
his
chorus.
lyrics.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
chorus.
Yeah.
Interesting. How is the song doing though?
So far, so good. See, but let me be honest. When I was about to release this song, no, I think this song was done in 2019 when it was done. But I was very skeptical about releasing it because I had been behind the scene. People didn't know whether I was in the country or I was done with music and stuff. So I was like, so how am I even going to go about this stuff? So I just managed to gather the courage to just unleash it. And trust me, you guys have been so wonderful to me, honestly speaking. I mean, I always say that people say they have some industry favorites. I think I'm one of them. Oh, no, true.
Oh.
Yeah, because every media house that I walk to, it feels like I always go there. Like, they see me often, like every day I'm with them. They're like, AG, where have you been? Do you have a new record? Let's listen. You just want to send me your email. Like,
so it looks like their arms are always open.
Yeah, so I feel like I am the one who's now pulling his weight. I'm the one who's like being too relaxed about. Yeah, because it's about money, but it's not all the time about the money.
Okay.
That's one thing the musicians tend to forget. It is about money. No dispute about that. But it is not all the time about money. So sometimes you just have to move, meet people, meet old friends who used to help you back then. And some are even trying to connect, but they don't know.
They don't know,
So just move. So kudos to you guys and God bless you guys, honestly speaking.
So you think, I mean, the song so far has done enough for you?
It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. Gaga, it's still good. Like, people, Andy plays it and then takes a video of it. It should tell you where it's going.
There's some love for that particular song.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, you just mentioned about the fact that you think that the media is open to you and all that, but you feel you had relaxed.
Yeah.
Are you going to relax from
more.
now?
No more.
What's the plan now?
Right now, I'm actually working on another single and then an EP at the same time called The Class Struggle.
The Class Struggle.
Yeah. So
that's more like an activism thing again.
So the first single of that Class Struggle is The Guy.
Okay.
So I'm looking at, early next year to unleash the EP. Okay. So, but there's a single coming with me and an episode. I'm just not relaxing anymore. But this thing, Ignis told me years back when I released "I Want to Love You" with Lady J. I was playing. I had to perform on one of his events. And he was like, "AJ, you're very good, but I think you're too relaxed." But sometimes, you see, I am relaxed. I feel like I'm relaxed, but I feel there's something which is making me relax.
And what do you think that is?
Sometimes the edge. Sometimes the motivation. You know, sometimes you feel you've done enough and you're expecting some kind of response. Or the response, it has to be positive for you, and you feel it's kind
coming.
Not coming the way it should come, or it's not even coming at all. You're not seeing any sign of it. Falling in place or becoming something fruitful. So you tend to kind of lay back a little bit, try to get some other options, trying to see where you can actually be happy doing and not feeling heartbroken or not getting heartbroken or anything. So
Let me break into that. So does
Yeah.
that mean that, I mean, after all these years,
yeah,
talking about the fact that you're now working on an EP and all that, does it mean now you feel you've had that attention, that support, or you think after all these years, Charlie, I'm still not seeing top. Like I feel by now I should have been there, but I'm not getting it.
yeah. One, I feel that I'm not where I'm supposed to be as an artist, as a rapper. And then, secondly, I feel
What is not making you get there as a rapper or as an artist? What do you think is the reason?
I wasn't educated. Not like I'm not educated. I wasn't really educated about the music
Okay.
and the business aspect of it. I wasn't. So I was just
Just doing it for
doing
the love
music.
of
Just
it.
yes, go to the studio, release a good song, and I put enough into my productions. So my songs are not something you let's listen to. Like even if you don't like my words, you like my music. So, but now, I feel I've learned a lot, and I have studied a lot. I have actually gathering, I mean, all the good things around me. I'm trying to actually mold them and make them something solid. And learning from brothers who are also doing it. I mean, who have been there as long as
Yeah.
I've been and are still thriving and, I mean, making a success in the music industry. So it's good now. It's really good for me. I'm in a good position right
It
now
means
as a
you've
musician.
seen progress.
Yes.
And that's why there's
Yes.
the edge for you to now even
Yes.
record
Yes.
an EP
Yes.
and push it out
Because
there.
right now, I check my fan base and I know where they are. I know about, I would say about 55% of my fans are not even, they are not Ghanaians.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Senegal, I have close to about 10,000 followers. South Africa, about 2,000. Douala alone in Cameroon, about 4,000. And see, in Ghana, that's where I'm from. I have only 11,000 fans in Ghana. Can you imagine? So,
So you're checking on the
yes,
data, statistics,
yes.
and you're knowing
So,
where the
so now
is coming
the plan is to find a way to activate these fans, turn them to something tangible, turn them into money or so to speak. So back then I didn't know all these things. I didn't know. I was just pushing music. I just doing music, going about, and I was getting too emotional about some certain things that I face in the industry. Sometimes, you know, obi enyo bi na no sre, you know, pewasem. No nyo bi anso na oyo bonnet in a town. So you get to go to someone and maybe somebody says, I'm busy. You don't understand the person says, I'm busy. You think he's trying to avoid you. Or, Now I've come to understand all these things because it's business. After the person being on radio and talking, and you don't know what he does behind the scenes. Maybe he has some demanding work after that. Yeah. So these things, now it doesn't really, they don't really bother me.
You tend to understand.
Yes.
I remember the last time, it's either I posted on Facebook or I tweeted about the fact that, you have several songs sitting
Yes,
in my
you have to
ear,
listen.
and people are asking, please listen to it and give me feedback.
Feedback.
Listen to them. And I mean, for the past week or so, we've had conversations. You know that things that I'm going on behind the scenes.
Oh yes.
And so, for you, for instance, if you send me a song and I tell you, I beg, I will give you feedback, and I'm not giving it, you understand.
Yes, I know.
For a lot of people, they don't even know what's going on in your life. And so they can't understand. They're like,
Yes. And the one thing they don't know, I tell is that communication and healthy communication is the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've asked the person to do something, and it's taking maybe a longer time for him to do it. What you do is a reminder. Sometimes you just check on even his status. You see, the moment he sees you, say that, he just sent me this. People don't know. It's all strategy. Oh yes. Oh yes. Because now me and Shirado, I've been chasing Shirado for God knows how long, and he's my brother. He's my brother. He's like, bro, I went to Rwanda. I'm going to Cape Coast. We are opening another station there, and I'm doing. I said, okay, now I know now you have spoken to me. Now I know what you're doing. So let me just sit back and wait for you to get less busy. And then we talk. And when he was less busy, we did what we had to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people just have to be positive. It's not all the time
That's
you think.
something, that's
Yeah.
something you've actually lived with for all this while,
Yes.
through your music and your
Yes.
personal life. Now,
I'm very patient.
we find ourselves in a time where a lot of people are crying, a lot of people are talking about economy, people are talking about whatever there is in the country and all that. You've always been an activist. I mean, you released that song way back.
Yeah.
Are you looking at speaking about some of these things, urging people to speak again? Or for now, it's basically, Charlie, let me do my music and forget about everybody else?
I can never do away with politics. No, never. Because we as musicians, I think we are also politicians. People don't get it. Now, I'm not putting party politics, like giving a logo to like what we do, but we are politicians. Why? We lie to people through our music. We encourage people through our music. We have people believe in us wrongly through our music. We have people believe in us for the betterment of it all. And tell me what politicians don't do that we don't do.
They do the same.
Yeah, maybe what we say is that we don't lie to people to get their money. Yeah, we don't actually lure people into some corner where they can't actually even speak for themselves.
Yeah.
That's what musicians don't do, but we are politicians. So I can. When we were doing Face the Country, I was part of the demonstrators.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was actually police liaison. I was the one. I was on TV.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was part of, and I'm still part of Fix the Country movement. Oh yes, you understand. And I don't do my thing with party colors. I don't care whether you're an NDC, MPP, whatever. If you're not doing it right, I'm not enjoying it. My people are complaining. I'm with my people.
Yeah.
Because I am for the people, and I'm about the people at the same time. So, my whole thing is a president who doesn't listen, or a government which doesn't care about anything of its own citizens, our people, they are governing. I don't think it should be entertained.
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't
You
at
don't-
all.
You don't mind actually rallying people through your music to actually speak about the ills that go. I mean, it's not just about this government.
Yeah.
But then,
Oh.
no matter the occasion.
When I did Power to the People was, this man was the president. I think that Atame was,
Mills,
yeah, was the president at the time. And I did Power to the People. Did you listen to my album? Did you listen to Africa Rise album?
I listen.
So I don't care whether we a Trump
That's
or
what I'm
who.
talking about.
Yeah.
You being such an activist, I mean, even the title of the album.
Yeah, Africa
was
Rise.
enough to
Yeah.
tell you what the content was. And so you don't mind going back to that and
No.
letting people know
I-
what exactly.
I'm actually building upon it. I'm making it larger now.
All right, so Class Struggle is coming hopefully next year, early
Next year,
next year.
yeah.
Have we now considered maybe the number of songs, the features, possible features, and all that?
Yes. I'm putting about 6 songs on the EP.
Okay.
And features, there's some news, surprises coming. Surprises.
Ah.
Oh, yes.
Are you going to
Surprises.
go with the old school, your people, or you're going to come in with some of the new guys, or how is it going to be?
There's one thing you guys haven't noticed. I think you guys haven't noticed about me. I always bring out the new. I work with the new
talents and all
school,
that.
and I work with the older ones as well. So it's going to be neither here nor there. But a mixture of
Just
both.
going to have a mixture of
Yeah,
them.
a mixture of both. Mixture of both. And yeah, the surprise, the features. I'm trying to get my brother. I want to work. I think it's about time. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
time. I'm trying to get Akwabo as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
There's some conscious people you are
yes.
trying to put on that
yes,
project.
I'm trying to actually mix it. The rap is okay. I need the voices to
Yeah,
speak.
it's coming
yeah,
as
to
well.
speak now. Yeah.
Let's look at Afrobeats like we talked about in the early part of our conversation.
Yeah.
Are you in any way forced or tempted to now switch because that's what everybody is doing?
I am not switching me, I'm a zebra, so I can never be tamed. My whole thing is, I'll try to poach. I'll try to grab something from outside, something that I think is nice. I'll grab it and add mine to it. So I don't think I'll 100% or switch to Afrobeat, but I'll incorporate. I'll actually assimilate some of the elements of Afrobeat into high life and then mix it with hip hop, because my songs are always urban songs, like intercontinental and stuff. So it's cool. Afrobeat is really putting Africa on the map, and it's beautiful. So you can actually do away with Afrobeat right now. But music, it's like fashion. It evolves. Today it's high life. Tomorrow it's soca. The next day it's sukus. The next day it's reggae. So
my piano has even become bigger now.
So it goes round and round and round.
Interesting. Guys, my guest, AJ Nelson. We are about wrapping up. I would like for you to do Gagai.
Gagai. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, so this is an exclusive performance to us on BTM Africa. So we have Gagai.
So I'm doing my verse, right?
Yes.
Okay. I say, I make the song bring you to the dance floor. Grab the hand of your man so you can dance more. EBANO. Say no more. GH for the no. I no go talk too much. The song already dope. I go make y'all dance where I make more sense. When I make more coins, I go give them to the fans. I feel a baby. I'm not sitting on the fence, giving up my chance. If you play me for the Okada top, play me for the bands. I be Jordan for the pack top, breaking your defense. Charlie Mati Chain. I was gone for a minute. Now I'm back again. When I'm back again, I'm not back in vain. Man, I'm back to reign like never before. The boy never the ball, but the boy never be dull. I forever be raw. Yeah, super fly guy. Samo kai kai. Back in the days, me trimo to sekai tie. Now I'm up and away, hopping to the bright side.
Hopping to the bright side, guy. He says, listen, he's back on the fence, but not just sitting on the fence.
Nah.
It tells you he's really coming in hard with that energy and everything you require from him. AJ Nelson has been my guest on BTM Africa. What would you tell, I mean, the fans are scattered all over, like you mentioned. What should they look forward to now? They should be streaming Gaga and all the other songs I look forward to.
I think the best, what I can tell them is that they should just rally behind me. Now that they know I'm in Ghana, I'm a Ghanaian, and I'm a musician, and they support me because they've been on my page for a very long time. They should just keep streaming the song, and they should just invite me. Invite me to visit your country, and I'll come. We have fun. We meet and greet, the Cardi B type of stuff. You dig? So God bless each and every one of you guys. If you love me, I love you. If you don't love me, I still love you. That's a shame.
If you don't love me, then if you don't love me, I don't love you. I'm just joking, though. But Charlie, as much love here on BTM Africa. AJ, thank you very much for actually spending time for us. I know this interview has been long coming.
I tell you.
We've been scheduling this for only God knows how long, but finally we are here with it, and I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed it now. You get to stream his music. But the socials, you care to share with us so that people know where they can also connect to you?
I'm not trying to confuse my fans, so it's like same name everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
AJ Nelson Music, Facebook, Twitter, AJ Nelson Music, and Instagram, AJ Nelson Music. Everywhere. The Twitter, it ends with K instead of C, and Facebook is just C, the music, and Instagram, it ends with K as well.
Okay, so for YouTube?
YouTube's AJ Nelson Music.
AJ Nelson Music. Guys, so go check it out. I'm going to leave the YouTube link and this particular video so that you can actually subscribe to his channel as well and check out all the music videos. Please do well to share. Leave your comments. Just inspire. Tell him what you think could be done. Tell him how you enjoy the music and all there, so that at least he also gets that feedback and keeps work. He says he's back. He's not just sitting on the fence. He's coming to take the fence with him. So let's do that. My name is NYDJ, production by my very own, that is Bellucci. Thank you very much for watching, and catch you some other time on the same channel.